Hi, this is BB. It is Thursday, I think the 17th of April. So I had a headache yesterday, have a headache today, and I just got a blast of something that made me dizzy. You remember back in 2020 and 2020, from 2020, 21 to 22, I've been saying this, like I feel like there's a series of things around my head. Like at strategic points, like this, I can feel the pain. Whatever these, now I'm sure these people have electrodes all over their heads. These people are using us like guinea pigs, especially empaths. Doesn't mean we're one of the 144,000 or anything like that. We're just empaths. We have a different sense of feeling, especially when it comes to other people and their issues. Mostly empaths pick up on negative energy because they're usually strong and they come blast. They hit them and it somehow we get it. I've had that, I've experienced that a lot. Especially around bad people. A bad person. And or people who are just experiencing negativity coming from another bad person. So they're kind of, I mean, let's face it, there's lots of people out there doing this, as they call it. The ones that are targeting me are fond of saying it's lots of people are doing this, they're doing the same thing. Now I don't know what the thing is, but obviously the thing has to do with our noggin. What's in the noggin is a brain. Now there's been cases where people would fall into a coma, or they would get hit on the head and they wake up and they speak of seeing different things. Some of us are actually experiencing different sensations or just experiencing life on a different level, or utilizing some sort of part of our brain that wasn't active before or was not explored before. Because they say maybe 10% of our brain is what we normally use. So when we go into these deep sleeps or coma, we come back different. Maybe it's just a zest for life. Maybe we're just so appreciative of being awakened or still being alive from this ordeal that makes us excited. And the excitement catches on. The whole brain gets lit up. I don't know. Sorry, somebody passed by with perfume. And with that being said, I'm not sure, but this had eased up and it started again. Now, the brown people from Guyana are going to claim it's them. They're probably not around here anymore. They've moved on to a different location. Again, these people, I know them. I don't know them personally. I've never met them. They're the second generation for me. My parents, there's us, my cousins, and then their kids. Most of their kids are involved in this. Somebody, in his or her infinite wisdom, obviously this thing, whatever it is they're doing, is addicting, sent it to them and enticed them, and they got hooked. It's the most macabre, deplorable thing, because it's the annihilation of a human being, the decimation of a human being. And I believe it has to do, for them to acutely experience it, they have to have these what do you call it? Electrodes connected to their heads. Like you would have an EKG, EEG, they would be connected. That's how it normally is. I just saw something popped. But With that being said, they hit me this morning. A blast came from there, and I nearly passed out because I could feel it, and it feels like metal. Like when it hits metal, what happens? I don't know. In my mind, it's telling me because that's how it feels. That's how my mind would interpret that feeling. The image it would give me, it would be like hitting metal, like something to do with metal, metallic, something metallic. Now, with that being said, it hasn't happened for a while. It hasn't happened, I think, for like a year, and then it suddenly, but it's for the last 4 to 5 months, they have been consistent. This morning I woke up and there's blood in my nose. I blew out. I have the shirt on the ground that I wiped it with when I blew out and there was blood, like the palm of my hand wasn't consistent. It was mixed in with other stuff, but there was blood, not just a little bit either, a quite large amount of it. It was just spotted, but it was a lot of blood, enough to be noticeable on the shirt right now if I open it up. So I know something was wrong, and I smelt last night gas, a whole myriad of smells. Now that by itself will not allow this to happen, which means that they're injecting something into my head. They're injecting something into my head. Now one of them is saying, say their name. I know who they are. The thing is, they want to kill me. I have 2 cousins, and I know their kids are involved in this. 2 cousins and their fucking kids are involved in this. They're from Guyana, and their kids are involved in this. Well, one of them anyway. This guy, the second one, that's the house my grandfather was living in. He was paying a rent. Simple people, I don't know. A mother and her daughter. Whoever she started seeing is the man behind this. That's the bad John, we call them. That's the real fucking culprit in all of this. That's the one person must be wanted on several different continents. If they only fucking know what he's up to. This is not a good man. And he and I share the same name. His name is Bobby. I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe his name is Bobby. I'm not sure how he plays into it. Or if he's just an innocent man my cousin got involved in, and they sent him also one of these things and got him hooked on it. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's not good for me. It doesn't spell good. Which means that one set of cousin and her kids targeted all of us. They probably knew they had the stamps. And they used this set of these 3. She has 3 kids, and they're all rotten as shit, apparently, easily corruptible, to target the rest of them. Because they're getting these loose ones, these assholes, to target them and me. So the shit hits the fan, they're going to be left holding the bag. They don't really care. They see murder as an easy way out. So there, if they want me to say, I said it. They see murder as an easy way out, and it'll become easier and easier for them until someone puts them down. So with that being said, these people messed up my head. Yesterday I was very quiet. Today I feel dizzy. And I know it's smelling the blood. I did a CT scan about 3 weeks ago. There's nothing there. I did a carotid artery test. I don't know what they test for. I guess it's to see the pumping of the blood. If it's blocked. He said if it's blocked, if there's something wrong, it's usually a cause for concern at 70%. Mine is 1%. There's no cause for concern. So what the fuck? It's not a lack of oxygen to the brain. I've been sitting up for hours. What is it? I'm not heaving, for breath. What is it? What could cause me to just suddenly get dizzy like that? And it coincides every time with a click. I can hear the click. So whatever this is, I'm making these videos as a way of saving myself. And I'm telling you, I feel it around my head. It's just I haven't been making the videos consistently, hoping that these people are going to go away. Right now I'm smelling glue. Did you hear that? I'm smelling glue. There's no wind, so nothing is moving. You heard that, and I'm smelling glue. Anyway, I'm going to cut short the video and make another one shortly.